Whisky tasting can be a peaceful business. But our zen is about to be shattered by some unexpected guests.
Pretty nervous about it. I don't really know what to expect.
I'm totally up for anything. Love Pilates, love goats.
I've never done Pilates before in my life, and the goat and whiskey aspect is very strange.
I'm so zen right now. I can't wait to try whiskey to calm me down.
So while the goats enjoy a wee snack, we're going to dive into this juicy oak and vanilla number. It's cask number 60.30, summer strawberry scones. It's 9 years old, Highland whiskey from a first fill ex-bourbon hoggy, and it's 59.2% ABV. So we're just going to give it a wee nose first. It's a very summery dram. On the nose you've got lots of pineapple, a bit of lime, some mint, but also a bit of chocolate.
Slanch. What's the thoughts then?
It's got that really light, zesty sort of summery feel to it. I'm really enjoying that.
There's a lot of berry, bit of kind of black pepper in there as well, a wee bit of spice.
Super light, super fresh. I get a right hit of sweetness, like quite a lot, and a really, really nice finish as well. Definitely a session drink.
So Joe, Pygmy Goat Pilates, tell me all about it.
It's just a really fun class where you come and do a small amount of exercise and get jumped on by goats, and the goats have an amazing time as well, and everyone just laughs and gets a little bit of exercise and some joy and a bit of stress relief and some dopamine releasing, and just a fun day in the countryside.
So how long have you been doing this now?
4 years roughly, with a little bit of a COVID break obviously in the middle.
Is any 2 days the same?
Not really, but at the same time the goats just kind of have their little routine of they see someone get down on their hands and knees, so they just instantly jump on top of them. So there's a bit of a structure, but it's very organic.
So did you ever think that you would cross paths with a whiskey tasting?
Nope. I did not think that goat Pilates and whiskey tasting was a thing, but yeah, it kind of is. Okay, so let's sit down and lift our legs into the air and lean back and try and hold a little balance, and then we'll see if the goats try and knock you over.
That's pretty hard actually.
Yeah, so when you feel like you can't hold yourself up, bring your feet down and just have a little stretch forwards. So when you're doing this one, they'll help you to stretch further. Little assisted stretch is coming for you.
Okay. Hello. I can get much further now.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we try it with the dram?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we're on to whiskey number 2 now. This is a 10-year-old, spicy and sweet, first fill ex-bourbon. There we go, 60.4%, and it's from the Highland region.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, legs up, engage the core, lean back, glass to mouth, slanch. It's a lovely whiskey, that's for sure, but how does it combine with the goats and the Pilates?
It's all about balance, isn't it? We got spicy and sweet, we've got goats and whiskey, we've got balance and whiskey.
There's a bit more spice to this one, I think, from the last. Really enjoying that too.
This one definitely a lot more spice in it, more kind of ginger, a little bit of chilli notes to it as well, but very sweet as well. Nice.
Definitely more spicy, and I do think the fresh air and being around all the goats does enhance the experience as well.
It's quite far from sitting in your house having a dram on the couch, isn't it really? So we're moving on to the sherry now. This is quite a special bottle. We've got Sophisticated Emulation from distillery number 68. Oh, look at that colour, that's ridiculous.
It's almost like Iron Brew.
That's what I was just
Awesome. So it actually kind of looks a little bit like Iron Brew. It was initially matured in an ex-bourbon hogsheads, and then it was finished off in a first fill ex-PX hogshead. So very rich, colourful whiskey, and you can kind of just smell it at arm's length just about. It's quite something. So what do we think about the day as a whole? How has the environment changed our appreciation of this whiskey?
I think it's really different, especially when you get outside, and like for the colour of the whiskey, you're talking about it looking like Iron Brew, and it does look like Iron Brew, but is that because we're outside in natural light, and you know, is the nose changed by the environment we're in just now? I think that's fascinating.
I think the whole experience as well, like being outside, like having the Pilates exercise, being with the goats, being with the grass, etc., has definitely enhanced the taste of the whiskey.
You know, surrounded by beautiful countryside around you and getting all the sights and smells and colours of that, and all it's doing doing is enhancing everything that you're getting from the glass as well.
So summery. I mean, the drams that you pick, they have such summery names, and we're outside, which is something you so rarely get to do in Scotland. And then you have, you know, that moment of when the goat actually jumps on your back, and you can't really anticipate it. So you're very aware of your body. And after that, I feel like I'm very aware of the tasting notes in the whiskey. The flavours kind of come to the forefront, and don't get iron brew, but I do get a bit of orange.
What do we think? Were the goats too much?
Absolutely not. No. Absolutely loved the whole experience. Brilliant. Pilates, my mind has been opened and everything has been absolutely fantastic. Loved it.
I'm going to remember this forever, you know, and it's a lot of drinking the whiskies about the experience, who you're with, where you are, and so on. So this has just added to it. So yeah, huge amount of fun. Not too much at all.
Yeah, I've never met a goat up close and personal before, and I've really enjoyed it. They're such lovely creatures.
Trying whiskey is all about having a laugh, and sometimes you've got to just have a bit of fun with it.
Let us know what you think of this wonderful and weird tasting in the comments, and if there's anything else that you'd like to see us try.
If you want to try your own tasting at home with some of the whiskey that we've had today, you can find all the links to these bottles in the bio below. Oh, feisty.
That's all from us.
Cheers.
Cheers.